scientists say they can go back in time in a quantum system. They say we have made science fiction real. The familiar laws of physics don't map intuitively to the subatomic world, which is made up of quantum particles called qubits, Q-U-B-I-T-S, qubits, that can technically exist in more than one state simultaneously, a phenomenon known as quantum entanglement. Can you believe that? Now, in a new study carried out by Spaniards Miguel Navasquez and David Trillo from the Institute of Quantum Optics and Quantum Information, IQOQI, of the Austrian Academy of Sciences, the experimental physics group of the University of Vienna, of which the Austrian Philipp Walter is part, reports how to advance and rewind the clocks of these quantum particles. In other words, back in time or into the future. In the cinema classic physics, a film is projected from beginning to end, regardless of what the public wants, said Navasquez. But at home, quantum physics, we have a remote control to manipulate the film. We can go back to a previous scene or skip several scenes forward. We've made science fiction real. This is unbelievable. By developing a rewind protocol, the team was able to revert an electron to a previous state, something that would have worked for any other particle, like a proton or a muon, for example. In experiments, they say they were able to demonstrate the use of a quantum switch to revert a photon to its original state before going through glass. Now, while it's an exciting prospect, expanding the technique could prove extremely difficult, if not impossible. If we could lock a person into a box with zero outside influences, it would be theoretically possible, Navasquez said, but our own currently available protocols, the chance of success would be very, very low. And there is also an even bigger hurdle. In addition, the time required to complete the process depends on the amount of information that the system can store. A human being is a physical system that contains an enormous amount of information. It would take millions of years to rejuvenate a person by less than a second, so it does not make sense. Furthermore, the system is only capable of reversing the state of a certain particle. However, to speed up time, the researchers have an ace up their sleeve. They said, we found that evolutionary time can be transferred between identical physical systems, and they explain in a 1-year experiment with 10 systems, you can steal 1 year from each of the first 9 systems and give them all to the 10th. So instead of recreating Back to the Future and exclaiming holy science, like the doc, the author sees more mundane practical applications of their discovery. For example, the qubit states of quantum processor could be reversed, allowing researchers to undo mistakes during its development. Several studies detailing the theoretical experiments and their results have been published in Physical Review X, Quantum, the ARXIV preprint server, and Optica. And this is on Infinity Explorers by Ansh Srivastava. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.